Hey guys, the Kamsh here, and today we're going to be talking about a little bit of a twist on Warlock, which is Warlock with Dread Steeds. So the original version of this deck played like Doomsday and Explosive Sheep and was really hardcore in the Dread Steeds. We're not going quite that deep. We are playing a lot of normal Warlock cards. Let's go ahead and look through the deck, and then we'll play it on some decently high legend ladder. So to start off with, we have Sacrificial Pact. So the idea of the deck basically, it functions kind of like a normal Warlock deck, but it has Dread Steeds, which in some matchups where they can't silence or steal them are really strong. They'll just grind the opponent out. In Sac Pact, it's a way to kill your own Dread Steed if you have Rivendare out, which gives you more Dread Steeds. It just heals you for 5 for free if you have a Dread Steed out, or even like off a Gang Boss or an Implosion token. You get that 5 life, which can be important against things like Aggro Shaman. And if you're playing against a deck that plays Jiraxxus or just Zoo, which plays like Doom Guards, it's just a really good removal spell. Moving on, we have Mortal Coil, another way to kill your Dread Steed to make more Dread Steeds if you have Rivendare out. Solid removal spell, just draws cards, really strong. We have one Zombie Chow, because Zombie Chow is one of the strongest early game plays. It's just really good against aggressive decks. One Dark Bomb from similar reasons, strong early game play. Is removal, is face damage when we need it. Acidic Swamp Ooze, because there's a lot of Paladin, a lot of Shaman, a lot of Warrior, and it's just a really good tech card against them. Dark Peddler, which can get us a lot of like different cards. Coil, Bloodsail Corsair sometimes can be good, stuff like that. Just efficient, good early game play. Owl, because we want at least one silence in sort of a toolbox deck. Demon Wrath, because it's a good board wipe. Obviously doesn't affect any of our own demons. BGH to deal with big threats. Imp Gang Boss, because it's a demon, so it has some Void Caller synergy, some Mal'Ganis synergy, and also makes imps, which we can Sac Pact. MC Tech, because a lot of time our opponent will put a lot on the board, and then we can punish them with this if we don't have a board wipe. Hellfire to wipe the board early and deal some damage. Implosion, because it makes imps, which are good with Mal'Ganis, demon synergies, etc., and just a good spell. Shadow Flame is a board clear. Baron Rivendare works well with Dread Steed, also works decent with Belcher or Void Caller to pull 2 demons if you have them, also Boom Bots, so things like that. We have the Void Caller, so we can pull the Dread Steed, so get the surprise factor and make multiples before they can silence it. Also pulls Mal'Ganis, and in some matchups you want to pull Jiraxxus, and others you want to hold it. Anti-Heal Bot to heal us. And I want to mention we're playing 2 Dread Steeds, the only 2 we're playing, so we can't actually use Reno until we draw a Dread Steed, but it's really not hard, especially since in some matchups we mulligan for it, and in some matchups Reno isn't that big of a deal, but we really want 2 for the consistency. We have Lotheb, really good against like Freeze Mage, another just a solid drop in a lot of cases, and just a really good card. Belcher is a good, really solid taunt, also has a Death Rattle for minor synergy. Siphon is just another removal spell. Thorson to reduce the cost and everything. It's especially important with like Jiraxxus, because you can make a dude the same turn you play him, even if you don't have coin. Reno to heal us the full against like aggro decks. Sylvanas to steal stuff, good Shadow Flame synergy, and we can get PO off Peddler. Doctor Boom, because it's a really big threat, and Boombot's Death Rattles work with Rivendare. Twisting Together is a board clear, and also it keeps Dread Steeds alive. Dread Steeds survive the board clear. Jiraxxus as sort of a late game finisher, and also for demon synergy, and then Mal'Ganis because it buffs all your Dread Steeds, and then they're unkillable 3/3s. So that's the deck. Now let's go ahead and play some matches.